Anas Adam says they have paid but have deducted 95 cedis from each month. This one says, I have not received mine yet. Another one says, some people, their evaluation forms have not even come. That's a different issue. And there's something we'll get into as well. The other one says, my enrollment status just went banned. I was told to visit the regional office with my particulars, which I did. Till now, the issue is still the same. Due to these things, their evaluations haven't even shown in their portal. And these people are still attending work regularly as if nothing is happening. When you ask, the answer we get is they are updating the system. They are working on it. To date, we haven't seen any changes. Okay. NSS executives invest the money that's supposed to be given to personnel as allowances in short-term treasury bills. That we cannot independently confirm, but this is something that's coming from Kofi and team. And only start paying personnel after it matures, you're saying. And then the next one also talks about a similar experience. It hasn't been paid. This one says, Atishu, Bernard, submission of forms started on Monday. I submitted mine on Thursday. How come mine hasn't come since? They've approved my e-switch too, but I haven't been paid. So today is 13th March, and according to my brother, who is an SSS personnel, no show, you say. Thank you very much. And so many of them, so many, hundreds of the messages, as expected, of you sharing your thoughts with us. So, but an NSS secretariat says that you should have started receiving monies today, beginning today. Some of the messages say they have received the money, but they've deducted 95 cedis from the money. Klenam Kofi Tamakloe is the deputy convener. It's one of the conveners of the Forum for Accountability. The Forum for Accountability, apparently, is a group of national service persons who have decided to now take the leadership role of rallying all the national service persons to demand what is due them. So there was a statement that was issued by this group, the Forum for Accountability, earlier today. We have a copy of that. But Klenam is joining us in the studio. Klenam, it's good to have you. Good evening.
Thank you very much.
You're a national service person?
Yes, please.
Okay. And can you confirm this, that some of your colleagues have received the monies, but some 95 cedis have been withdrawn or deducted, I beg your pardon, from their monies?
With that aspect, I can't say that anything that's valid, because I haven't heard anything of that nature so far. So far, on our platform, all we've heard is grievances from people saying they've not been paid. They've not been paid. They've worked for 5 consecutive months. We struggle to come to work, Mr. Okansi. We come to work diligently. We support this nation. National service was started with the aim of making us patriotic for the states. Isn't that what we do? We come to work every day with a desire to serve our nation, with love for our nation. Is there a crime to love your nation? That's what I want to ask the National Secretariat. Because we've come here, every day we are here. Every day we're at the office. We are serving this nation. But how are we treated in return? I really want to ask the National Secretariat that how would they feel their money delayed for a month? How would they react to something like this? It's an injustice. For 5 months, and they tell us it's the way it's always been. Why should we accept the status quo? Why should we sit down and continue to be abused? Because that's how I see it now. It seems like abuse to me now. Because we work. It's not like we go around and we loiter around. We work. You posted us to these institutions. You posted us here to work and to serve the nation. So now, when we ask for you to be held accountable, you refuse. You ignore our pleas. Why, Mr. Okansi? Why?
And they say that they are paying you 2 out of the 4 months that they owe you. November, December. That's what they've started paying from today. Out of the 4 months, they owe you 4 months, right?
It's going to be the fifth evaluation form has come out too. So it's supposed to be 5 months now. So
by end of March, it would have been 5 months.
Yes.
But they are paying you November and December, 2 out of the 4 months. That's the communication.
Yes, that's what we've heard. That's what we expected to receive. It's a meager amount considering the things we've done. People have taken loans. And you know, as loans go, every month there's going to be an increase in the loans. There's going to be an increase. So now, those people that have taken loans for 4 months now, it's going to increase exponentially. So now those people are going to be at a loss regardless. All because under the guise of serving your nation, they are suffering. We've gotten messages from people from all over the country, from the OT region, from Savannah, from the north. They tell us, I've heard house-wrenching stories about people telling me that they've taken money from loan sharks just to now walk to village class to teach. They are teaching.
How much is the monthly allowance?
715. It's not sustainable for
715
anybody.
cedis.
Yes, 715 cedis. It's not sustainable. Yes, we accept it and we say we'll do this service regardless. So why must we struggle to get this money? 715 Ghana cedis.
I see. And already there's reports of some deductions being made, which we are still checking. In fact, we're still calling the National Service Secretariat. We got through to the person we spoke to yesterday, Ambrose Nchiwa Jr. He was acting in the stead of the head of the public affairs, who was now resumed his leave. The one who signed this statement I just read to you. We'll put up the name shortly. But so far, we haven't gotten through to him as yet. Just to explain this 95 cedis that we're getting, that some people, that's Armstrong Issa. He's the head of the director of current affairs, that's corporate affairs, I beg your pardon, director of corporate affairs, National Service Secretariat. Armstrong Issa, director corporate affairs. That's what you see there. He is the one who signed this statement, the two statements that one was withdrawn. So Ambrose Nchiwa cannot speak to this issue because he's not the signatory to this statement that we've been reading. But so this coalition that you have, the Forum for Accountability you've formed, you say you were threatening a demonstration.
Yes, please.
So these 2 months that they are paying, would that assuage your concerns, or you're still going to go ahead?
We want what we are owed. It's not a matter of giving us 2 months. It's what we are owed. We work for that money and we deserve that money. We're not asking for any outrageous demands. We're asking for what we are owed.
You want all the 4 months pay?
We want all the 4 months pay.
Not 2 months in 2 tranches?
No. We want all the 4. Because we did the work. In the National Service Act, it's clearly stated that you'll be paid a monthly salary allowance. Right. That's what they wrote in the Act. Okay. There's so many other things in the Act that the National Service Secretariat has ignored. Right. We don't want to come and ask for too much. We're just asking for what we are owed and what has been enshrined in the law. We want what we are owed. And so can see, it's problematic for us because as young people, we went to school. We did the hard work. They said, if you don't go to school, you suffer in this nation. We went to school. We did the hard work. So now why is it difficult for us to get what we are owed? Why must we suffer every day? Going to work is a struggle. Even eating is a struggle. I was hearing some stories from personnel who are telling me that he's a teacher, this person is a teacher, and he eats at the dining hall with the students. And now they're telling him he can't even eat at the dining hall anymore. Other stories from other institutions, public institutions, they're telling them that you can't eat here anymore. Why is that going to be? Why is that the case? It's not even just the National Secretariat that takes us for granted. It's people in institutions all over. Food. You can't provide us with food. Even with that 715, it's not sustainable for us to manage transport and food. And some of us have to take care of other people in our family because they put you through school. This is a time where you're supposed to now return the favor.
You're already breadwinners.
Yes.
As national service person.
Yes. People have parents who are pensioners now. And they expect that this is the time that they are going to get a return on their investments. And now there's nothing for us. It's only pain and suffering that's going out for us now. That's all we have.
Klenam, thank you very much. And the reason why we spent some time over the last 48 hours checking on this issue is that we here on Ghana Tonight and by extension Media General do share in the plight of these national service persons. And so we're going to continue staying the steam on this matter until we get some more clarity as to whether there's some 95 cedis that is really being deducted and those who have received it, and how many months it will take for them to pay the full 4 months that you're owed. And you're saying if that's not done, you would go on demonstration.
Yes, please.
I thank you for coming.
But I also would I would really like to thank you and commend you and TV3 for giving a platform to young, disgruntled voices. That's not something that the nation does. We spoke to a couple of institutions who ignored our plight, telling us to exhaust all channels. But you and your station, this is the second time we've been here. I want to commend you and thank you very much because young people in this nation are consistently ignored.
We thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you as well. And this goes to the team that's always constantly reminding me of your plight. So you need to thank them as well. Klenam, thank you. Klenam Kofi Tamakloe, Forum for Accountability, one of the conveners for this Forum for Accountability. This is a group of national service persons who have decided to just come together and drum home their concerns. Thank you for coming here on Ghana Tonight. And this is a matter that we will stay the steam on in our subsequent bulletins here on TV3. But coming up next, 91 hospitals